We're live here at Rostraver Ice Garden. Thank you for joining us. Bird Hockey Live, of course. It's Bird Hockey Night here in Western Pennsylvania. We've got Ringgold and we've got Wilmington here tonight, and we've got a heavy fog out on the ice right now. Hopefully we get this a little bit under wraps, because the worse this gets, the less of a chance we're going to play. Half the ice is fogged out, the other half is not.
The Wilmington side is fogged out. Ringgold side is clear.
All right, if you just heard that voice, that is Clay Shell. He's on color commentary today. My name is Brian Mitchell. We're going to go through the lineups real fast. For Wilmington, wearing number 6, Chance Miller. Number 9, Bo Leslie. Sean Carmichael wearing 13. Aiden Leslie wearing 20. Tucker Ligo wearing number 25. Mitchell Covert wearing 28. The alternate captain, Tyler Gurman, wearing 36. Dalton Messner wearing 50. Lugan Popovich wearing 58. Cody Williams with another alternate A on his jersey, 63. 66 is Gage Miller. Dom Serafino is in goal tonight wearing 73. Andrew Cartwright wearing 78. Drake Tomac wearing 81 and the captain C. Josh Work wearing 88. Luke Zaner wearing number 97. 98's Noah King, and number 99, Noah Monstwill. They're head coached by Matt Miller. And for the home Ringgold Rams, bench boss is Rick Kalinowski. Wearing number 6 and your captain C, Ethan Saylor. Nathan Bollinger wearing number 7. Steve Majesko wearing number 9. Kenny Cadwaller wearing number 11. Everett Eicher wearing number 16. Kobe Kirich wearing number 19. Jerry Meese in net tonight. Buddy is wearing 25. 27 is Jacob Santori. Donald Tustin wearing number 33. Alternate, Jacob Freilich wearing number 53. Noah Levender wearing number 61. Matthew Sylvester wearing 75. Talon Riffenberg wearing number 77. Brendan Labozo wearing number 85. Philip Quattrone wearing number 92. And Braden Pringle wearing number 98 for the home squad. Should be a fun matchup here. Traditionally, Ringgold shorthanded, but doesn't seem to have bothered them in the past. What do you think, Clay Shell?
No, I'm just watching warm-ups, and I'm really digging the Wilmington jerseys. First time I've ever seen them in person.
Yeah, you were real busy for a couple seasons there with a couple things going on. You don't get a chance to look around as often as you probably would want to. But, yeah, Wilmington coming up last season to become a varsity team. And, yeah, those jerseys are really sharp. They reminded me of the Moon jerseys, but darker with a lighter yellow. But maybe a little bit different. I don't know. I could be wrong. I usually am. But it seems like it's how it's playing out. We got about 2.5 minutes before we get started here at Rostraver Ice Garden, Hockeyville, of course, 2017. But Ringgold, coming off another spectacular season last year, already started the season with a big W, so it's going to be interesting to see if Wilmington can keep up with what is probably one of the better conditioned teams in the entire PIHL in the Ringgold Rams. The fog has lifted a little bit. It's gone from both end zones to center ice now. Dead on in front of the net benches. So seems like it's going where there's no actual players when they're out there. It's probably going to become a factor a little bit later in the night as we move along, but yeah, we've got one player not wearing a Ringgold jersey, like I said in the last game. And it's still early for the jerseys to come in, and with everything going on in the world, even the supply chain for jerseys has been behind. And it'll be Steve Macheska, the junior, wearing a blank jersey with a number 9 taped on the back. You gotta love those jerseys whenever they're handmade like that. We saw one of the goaltenders in the last game with that same situation, and a couple of the players. So
the old school taped on number.
The old school taped on number. Hockey tape is good for a lot of things. Fake numbers is one of them. About $1.13 before we got face off here. We'll be back momentarily. Enjoy some warm-ups. Here we go. Face-off at center. It'll be Andrew Cartwright stepping in with Bollinger. 17 on the clock. Naylor will drop the puck. Crawford, your other referee here this evening. And face-off, one forward, but two Ringgold. Wilmington will bring it in. It'll be Tomac. Corner Drake Tomac will battle off the captain. Backing around. Cadwallader will get to it. It's going to be dumped up through the frosted glass and back down the ice. And I forgot to move the camera. That's my fault. That's part of my duties is to turn the camera. You didn't see anything in the offensive zone because I was slacking, and I apologize to everybody at home for that. We'll have a face-off to the right, to the left of Jerry Meese, who you'll be seeing for the first time in
technical difficulties?
I call that technical difficulties. Face-off to the left and one out. Here come the Ringgold Rams. Cadwallader couldn't get it through the defenseman, but Bollinger will go into the near corner, dumping in front. Nobody home, goes out to the point and out of the zone. That'll be Riffenberg. Riffenberg will battle in, but not there. Popovich will take it back in to the Ringgold zone. Bollinger will collect it behind his own net, take it out to the left, right of Meese, and out of the zone. Well, Cadwallader has an opportunity here. Backhand glove save made by Gurman.
Tough to see this side of the ice.
By Serafino. Yeah, we've got that little bit of fog from up here. You can see it a little bit on the screen if you're paying attention. The face-off will be to the right of Serafino. Nice running. Freilich will dump it behind the net. Be collected by Ringgold now. He'll throw it in front. And you got a couple JV jerseys out there for Ringgold. Like I said, it's still early in the season. Some of the call-ups, the guys move up the net. Face off to the right.
Good save by Meese. Good
of
early
Jerry
save.
Meese. Yeah, good
Meese,
early save. No. Don't ever apologize. I do it at least 6 times a broadcast in the first 5 minutes. Face off to the right. Ringgold loses that. Shot on by Work. Williams will take it. Bounce it around, goes out for Work. Work throws it behind the net. Gurman couldn't get to it, so it'll battle behind it. It'll be Macheska battling along, and Miller dumps it in on net. Macheska will tap it around and clear down the ice for Snyder, or Levender. Levender muscled into the boards. Back around. The Rams will have a little bit of trouble getting out of their zone. It'll be cleared behind the net through the fog. Back out of the zone. Miller will just tap it back to the blue line, and Ringgold will bounce it out to Cadwallader, who will get out on the ice by himself. Shot. Oh, that was taken to top corner.
Greyhounds caught in a bad change.
Yeah. Tipped it off the top of the glove. And it goes around, and they'll get it out of the zone. Sailor. Ethan Sailor, the captain. Battles in. Backs behind. We got a hook coming up. Labazo. And it'll be touched by the Greyhounds, and Miller. Good. Let's see who they nab for the penalty.
97, go to the box, feel shame.
He will. That'll be Luke Zanizer. He's going to get a penalty for a trip. Is that what we call it? Trip. 14:05 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is your score. Face off to the left of the Greyhounds bench. Shot on by Bollinger. Ooh, big hit by Freilich. Cleared down the ice. Sailor behind the net.
A lot of pressure from Wilmington on a penalty kill.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good to see, too. Off of the scoreboard, we'll have a whistle here. 1:33 remaining in the power play for the Ringgold Rams. Face-off coming up at center ice. Directly below where it hit, off the roof, off of the scoreboard. Bollinger sets it with Cartwright. Tomac gets it back into the zone. Sailor will chase it down. I don't know how I'm picking the numbers through the frosted glass and the fog at this point, but Sailor's able to get out of the zone, and a nice little hit there by Tomac to put him down the ice. Freilich will just dump it behind and cleared out by Wilmington, the center, who loses it in his pad. It bounces up into the pad of Kirich, and we'll have a face-off for a lost puck.
Momentary panic attack.
1:09 remaining in the penalty. Back. Nice little play by Bollinger, and it's going to be cleared back for Cartwright. Cartwright's going to get stripped off of him, and the Rams will keep it in the zone. Sailor at the near point. Down along the near wall. Back for Sailor. Sailor's shot. Just wide. Goes behind the net. Back across all the way out. Kirich passes it over for Bollinger. Bollinger, good face off a defenseman. Throws it on net. Nobody home on the opposite side. Cadwallader. Cadwallader for Sailor. Sailor's shot. Save made. Nice little save there by Serafino.
Nice setup by Ringgold using the umbrella on the power play.
12:38 remaining in the first period. 34 seconds remaining in the penalty. Down, cleared out by the Greyhounds. And they'll chase it down into the corner. Rams will get there first. It'll be Macheska battling it out, and here comes back and across. Nice pressure by Miller to force the play back into his own, into the Ringgold zone. Gonna cross.
Again, Wilmington very aggressive on the penalty kill, attacking the puck.
They're fogging up, and that's not a joke, they're fogging up the neutral zone well, keeping the Ringgold forecheck and attack just in their own way for the most part. Kind of using their players against them. Shot on by Williams is high and saved by Meese. That'll back down behind the net. Archeka taking it cleared out of the zone. Ligo dumps it down to William. Gurman will just dump it on net.
Simple shot like that in this fog and these conditions, the goalie struggled.
Tomac.
Well, maybe not struggled, it just caught him a little off guard. Nice save.
Down, save made, cleared down. Messner back up for Popovich. Shot on, save made. Meese, sticked out from the point to the near wall. Cleared up. Scout, Tomac. Brings it in. Goes flying. Cartwright shot. High off Meese and out of play. 10:56 remaining, first period. 0-0 is your score.
He got away with one there. Francesca. Should have been a tripping or a hooking there. Again, the fog may have a play in that.
Now, they did have games canceled last week because of extreme fog. I've never actually been here for a cancellation. I've been here and found out on the way that there was a cancellation, but they have called games due to fog in the past, so we'll see how this progresses throughout the game. But for now, it's going to be a shot on by Ringgold. And Santori battles in the corner, goes down and around. The Greyhounds will collect it. And Kirich will take it. Shot up high from Tomac. Goes on net. Battle behind. Rams will take it up to Sailor. Sailor shot blocked nicely there. That was Tomac with the block. Out he goes for another a hit there. Lavender will carry it into the zone. Lavender battles around and big hit in the neutral zone by Sailor. Ethan Sailor just laid out a Greyhound. Cadwaller shot high, bounces around. A bunch of players try to touch it. He just pushes it out. And here,
Freilich.
That's Freilich into the near corner. Cadwaller around, throws it in front. And it'll be cleared by Wilmington out finally. Sailor will take it. It'll be blocked on the shot in. Back to Sailor. Gets around two defenders. Skates in. Goes below the net. The defender throws it up. And it's a nice little keep there but Sailor will have to get around. Here we go. Opportunity 2-on-1.
And a delayed penalty.
And a delayed penalty. Leslie shoots it on net. Ringgold's going to take a penalty and the 2-on-1, but they'll get the save on the initial play. And 9:07 remaining in the first period. It'll be a tripping call against Macheska. Wilmington going on a power play. And I'll tell you this much, Wilmington playing strong in their defensive effort and their defensive zone. Maybe put that effort into this power play and we'll see where this goes. They said they're here to compete. That's what head coach Matt Miller told me pregame. They are here to compete. And they're going to have to. That fog's starting to get thicker out there. Tomac behind the net. Looking around. Gets off of Cartwright. Cartwright passes around for Tomac. Shot on. Blocked in front by Kirich. Nice block. Cartwright will take it down in the corner. To Tomac. Tomac has Williams in front, but he goes out to the point. Back down for Tomac. And they score!
Good feed.
Is that Cartwright with the goal?
From Tomac, yeah.
From Tomac, 8:22 remaining. Wilmington gets the power play goal and the lead.
Mitch, you know what was unusual about that is most high school hockey power plays are set up either from the half boards on an overload or up top with an umbrella. Everything Wilmington did down there was from down below the goal and behind the net. Everything was set up from down there. Just unusual.
Maybe that's what works for Wilmington. As you practice all the time and you don't see it coming. I mean, that's the type of thing you look for in the future, you know? So that's a good opportunity to work on it there. Down. We brought in by the Greyhounds into their own zone, up 1-0 on a power play goal by Cartwright. Andrew Cartwright, the sophomore this year. Little battle behind. He is pretty big for a sophomore.
Yeah.
His own Cartwright will take it. It'll be dumped in. Bollinger will grab it. It's going to be taken by Tomac the other way. Tomac shot. Blockered off by Meese. Out of play, 7:40 remaining, first period.
Good shot, better save.
My apologies, folks. The scoring bug is now on the bottom. It is 1-0 Wilmington here in the first period. Williams will step in with Levender. They are discussing something at the bench. Naylor is talking to Matt Miller right now. We're good to go. Face off to the left of Buddy Meese.
Little insight there. Todd Naylor is known for being a good communicator with coaches.
It's good to know. Levender battles off. Miller. Big hit along the boards. It's going to go up. Labazzo will get it out of the zone, and here come the Rams the other way. Labazzo dumps it into the far corner. They'll battle around. And out go the Greyhounds. They'll pass it up. And Saylor will take it at center. 3 Greyhounds converge, and he just goes around and dumps it behind to the other 2. Gerich. And here comes Wilmington the other way. Miller just dumps it into the zone.
Saylor tried to step up there at his own blue line and make a hit.
Saylor gets the puck. Carries it out of the zone. Saylor. Distance falls down. And stopping him on the way in was Serafino. Saylor just lost his edge on the way down. Great opportunity there, going coast to coast, splitting the defense on the way through, coming around and trying to get a shot on net, but just losing his edge. They're going to pull him off the ice now. He better get off pretty quick. Play's going on. Cadwaller will try to get it to the center, but it's going to be picked up by the Greyhounds, and they'll get it out of the zone. But the sophomore will make his way back in. Cadwaller had a phenomenal start to his freshman year last year. I was here for a couple games. I believe he had a hat trick against Elizabeth Forward in one of the first games I covered post-COVID lockout. But here come the Greyhounds. The Rams will get an opportunity there. And 2-on-1 if they hurry, but they're going to bring it in. The Greyhounds, nice little play to get it across. Looking for the third man. Shot on. Save Meese. Stick back down. It's going to sit in the corner behind. Going to go out to the point. Shot. Block. Rams will turn the other way. He's going to leave it for Bollinger. Bollinger going to get around the defenseman with a big effort. Big play here. Bollinger shot. Save made by Serafino. In. Down, and here come the Greyhounds the other way. Tomac battles off, and the Rams will just clear it back down. Ligo will dump it up for Tomac. Tomac coming in, shot. Stopped in front.
Tomac kid's got some skill.
The captain this year, Drake Tomac.
Penalty coming on the Greyhounds.
Greyhounds will be guilty of
Tripping.
a trip on Tomac. And will a power play coming to the Rams down by 1 here. It's not often you get to say that Ringgold down by 1 on their home ice. 4:54 remaining in the first period. Bollinger to win the faceoff to himself. He'll take it behind the net.
Hit the referee.
Hits the referee and goes out of the zone. Cleared down. Meese will take it just to help his own effort and dump it down towards center. In come the Rams. Shot on. High and wide.
It's going to be a 5-on-3 here, Mitch.
We got a roughing call on the ice. Crawford's going to call
Cartwright
for a rough. And 5-on-3 coming up for the Rams. 4:25 remaining. They'll get a $132 on the 2-man advantage. Face-off coming up. Cadwaller, shot, save made. Nice little play there. Just won it back. Cadwaller pulled from the right wing across the back of the lane.
Set play.
The set play there, and it paid off, but good save there by Serafino. Did it again, but they passed it back to Saylor this time. Now the shot on. There were no defenders in front of either of the players. Those set plays on the 5-on-3s are working out so far for Saylor. Cadwaller down in the near corner. Cadwaller will take it. Up, shot on by Bollinger. Save made, rebound, score! Freilich with the goal. 3:56 remaining in the first.
And they'll
and
still
Ringgold.
have a minute 32 on the next power play.
Absolutely.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there,
No,
Mitch.
you did not. I am looking at the replay right now. I see what you saw. We are good. $132 remaining on the power play. 1-1, 3:56 is the goal for Freilich. Face-off won by the Rams. Saylor gets it across for Macheska, who gets it back to Saylor. He'll retreat back into his own zone on the backhand, get it up to Macheska. He's got Santori, Levender, and Keurig. Goes in up to Macheska, down for Saylor. It'll go behind. They'll battle.
Post. Ringgold shoots off the post.
51 to go in the advantage here. Shot on. He lost it for a second there. Serafino lost it. I don't know if the net's off its moorings or not, but
Great
I saw it move. The net is off its moorings. I saw the first post, the near post go off. They couldn't see that from where the referee was standing. But as they came across, the far post went off from our point of view. So
And
I thought I saw it
Serafino
move.
doing
Yep.
the right thing, pushes it off further.
Yeah, you got to notice it whenever you're on the penalty kill. 2:59 remaining in the first period. 1-1 is your score. 34 seconds remaining on the second divider. The Cartwright. Face off won by Ringgold. Back to the point. Shot on, just wide. A battle, shot on, just behind the net. Cleared in and out. And here's the opportunity. If he can get to it, Popovich will chase it down. Marchesko was with him, but
That should not be an icing. They're shorthanded.
did they call an icing on the play? It was shorthanded on the play. They're going to give him the face-off all the way back down in the zone. The Wilmington bench very vocal here at Ross Draper Ice Garden. The acoustics very good.
They're human. They make mistakes too.
They do make mistakes on that. And the way that the Wilmington's playing defense on this penalty kill right now, might have looked like it was 5-on-5. Back down, Wilmington will battle Cartwright on the ice. Macheska come in to help out. Blocked off of the defender. Here comes the 3-on-1 opportunity. Cadwallader with Macheska.
Oh, 4-on-1 the other way.
You got an opportunity for a three on here. Shot on just wide of Meese. Probably got a piece of it. Cartwright is going to come out the other way. Here comes Cadwallader. Yep, Cadwallader comes across the slot. Getting a stick on it was Messner.
Net off again.
Nets off its moorings. And with 1:40 remaining in the first, we'll have a face-off. Lavender will step in here with Williams. Sorry, Carmichael. A lot of numbers that end in 3 on this Wilmington team, so when the jerseys get folded in from this angle, you can't really notice who's what. I almost called the goaltender's name. He's wearing 73. Clear up. Carmichael had an opportunity on that. Leslie will battle on, but it'll be Leslie getting it, dumping it down the ice into the far corner. And yes, that time will be an icing. 1:10 remaining, first period. Well, I'm glad to get back to Hockeyville. I was saying it on the first broadcast. I was so excited to be able to get a broadcast in here, and it's amazing to see, and it hasn't disappointed yet. And the legend of the fall Ross Draper Ice Garden lives up to itself. A little bit of fog. You got the frosted glass. It's tradition with this place. It's awesome. We got 2-on-1 coming the other way. Williams gets it over. Shot on. Just missed the shot. Was Miller. Gage Miller.
I think Meese got a piece of that.
Buddy Meese getting a piece of it. You're all right. I saw that on the replay. Back out. There it goes. Ligo can't get to it. It's going to go the other way. Oh. Almost giving that up was that stalwart Wilmington defense that's been for the last couple of minutes, this first period. Hats off to them. Shots are 12-12, so it's been pretty even.
Good hockey game.
Very good hockey game. Back out of the zone. And we will have an icing call. Wilmington will get the faceoff in their offensive zone with 19.1 seconds remaining in the first period.
Mental lapse there by Ringgold with that, close hockey game. And you ice the puck near the end of the first period. Comes back in your zone.
That could come back to haunt you at some point.
Yep. They get it out.
Luckily, they'll get it out. It's going to be an opportunity for Cadwallader. Battled off, and Williams was draped all over him and was unable. Messner was draped all over him, unable to get the shot off with Cadwallader. And we are at the end of the first period with the score. Wilmington won, and the Ringgold Rams won. We will be back momentarily with the second period here at Ross Draper Ice Garden. Stopped our stream. All right, out-of-town scoreboard while you're here. We open up today. Our first game of the day was Elizabeth Forward defeating Trinity 12-1. Peters Township defeating Central Catholic 5-1. You can find that on our site. Chartiers Valley coming back to defeat Blackhawk 5-3. Upper St. Clair defeating Baldwin in overtime 3-2. Greater Latrobe over Hempfield at Nevin Arena 6-3. Carrick over Morgantown right now down in Morgantown. Only 2-0. Wilmington and Ringgold here tied. Armstrong and Shaler tied at 1. Central Valley and Burrell starting up. We are back to action here at Rostraver. I still had you on mute, so yes, it was exciting. It sounds like it was exciting, sir. You are back on. I had him muted. He said he bet that the Baldwin Upper St. Clair game was exciting. I would put money on that. Like we were saying in the previous game, getting all of those South Hills teams back together in one division for the first time. Having Baldwin being able to play both Mount Lebanon and Upper St. Clair, it's going to be a fun little time down there between Princecap and Ice Castle. Nice play by Macheska sliding in. It's the power of the practice uni, I think. It has a little more glide to it.
Less weight.
Care pitch comes in. That'll be Levender into the zone, and Monstwell get it out. Popovich for Cartwright. Isn't able to hold on to it, so Popovich will take it behind the net. We'll go up. Cartwright.
Oh,
and a save by Meese. Big save by Buddy Meese.
He gave it the
glove.
windmill, too. Little flare.
Jerry Meese, of course, I know his nickname is Buddy. I was given that last year. He's known by Buddy. And I also know the other nickname.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Dump truck.
Oh.
No, you get to know things over a couple years of doing it, so. Face-off one by Wilmington, kept in the zone, but Ringgold able to collect it. No, good turnover. Gage Miller had an opportunity in front, couldn't get the puck. Out of the way. Cadwaller out of the zone. Here comes Ringgold, looking to try to take the lead here in the second period. The out-of-town scoreboard on the bottom of your screen now, if you want to pay attention to the other scores. I'll roll through that a couple times, and then we'll get it out of the way. Out, clear shot. Save!
Oh, no.
Score!
Snuck in. It snuck in 5-hole.
Through the 5-hole of Serafino. And it is 2-1 Ringgold.
He got lost over there, and nobody picked him up.
The fog got me lost on figuring out if that was a goal or not. I could barely see the puck go through the 5-hole.
Mitch, I was with you. I thought he had stopped it.
14:53 remaining, second period. Ringgold takes that 2-1 lead.
Shots even, or well, almost even, 14-13 in favor of Ringgold.
King out there. A battle opportunity here. Carmichael and King having playing tag at the blue line. Back for Miller. Chance Miller, the junior, out, getting an opportunity here. Leesburg gets it over to Saylor. Saylor through the defense. Saylor, I believe a fourth-year starter now for Rick Kalinowski. It's either third or fourth year, but I was talking to Rick Kalinowski in pregame, and he said Saylor is more of a beast this year than he's been in the last couple years. So, and I'm seeing it so far. Ethan Saylor, the man you thought had already graduated.
I did.
And still back for another run at this. There was no fifth-year waiver at the high school level. But Saylor, a true senior this year. Hacking around. Cleared out for Tomac. It goes past him, and into the near corner. Macheska will battle him. It'll just clear up the rink where Cartwright will collect it. Looks for the backhand. Comack will dump it back in the zone for Macheska. Macheska will get it up for Cadwaller. All the way into the far corner. Covert. Oh,
wow.
Big hit by Freilich. Wow.
The name of that train was Freilich.
There's a Call PETA joke in there somewhere, but that was a ram, so I don't know if it's going to work.
Ramming speed.
The ASPCA on a Greyhound. An attack on a Greyhound. A shot there to the corner. Back down and out for Cadwaller. Paired in. Can't get through that defense. Covert in there. Fight in front. Cartwright in the back. Cadwaller. Battle in the corner. They'll get around. Cleared it into the corner. Will be picked up by Labazo. Out for Bollinger outside of the net. Go back into his own zone. He'll carry it out of the zone. Bollinger battles around. Nice way to get through. Shot save made. Greyhounds will hold on to it. 12-11 remaining in the second period. 2-1 Ringgold leads here at Ross Straber Ice Garden. Shots are 16-13. Of course, one of, I believe, 2 venues, maybe 3, that has a restaurant overlooking it. One of the others is South Point, and I'm questioning if it's the other one's Ice Castle. I don't know if that considers looking over it or if that's because it's at the end of it. But definitely something nice here at Ross Straber Ice Garden. You get Murph's Pub, the legendary Murph's Pub in the end zone. You get a burger. I had an Italian sub there a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good. Yeah, shot on by Riffenberg. Williams will take it out of the zone. Williams, shot just saved by Meese out to the point and cleared out. Greyhounds will have to collect it. Big hit along the boards. Saylor jumping into the play. Ethan Saylor, the captain, shots.
Oh. Sniper.
Ethan Saylor. Doing that beast mode his coach was talking about.
High blocker side.
3-1 is your score here.
He just snapped that.
Oh, mommy. Nothing the goalie could do with that one. 11-16 remaining.
That's what they say. That's a goal in any league.
Yes. 3-1. Ringgold leading Wilmington here in the second period. Ethan Saylor. Wow. Naylor will drop the puck, and Ringgold will win the faceoff, try to go forward with it. And here's Bollinger. Back up. Shot in, save made by Serafino, and he'll hold on to it. Whew. Faceoff will come up to the left of Serafino. Serafino, one of the 2 goaltenders, seniors from this Wilmington roster. The other one being number 9, Bo Leslie. He'll be on the bench right now. Oh, tap on by Bollinger. .10:42 remaining in the second period. The fog, it seemed to let up a little bit as we played on here. They get the move in there. They're moving the air around, going back and forth. I think that's what it's going to take. So it'll start to build up in the defensive zone, in the empty zone for a while. They got to the point. Cheska can't get it through the defense, and it's going to go all the way down the ice, and icing is the call. Meese will push it over Crawford, and they'll bring the faceoff all the way back down to the right of Serafino. 10:32 remaining in the second period.
Ringgold talent starting to take over.
Yes. And this is where shorter bench teams, you'd start to see them start to slack. You get into the second half of the game, and you get winded, and that's what I said. The conditioning on this team has been phenomenal the last couple seasons, from beginning to end and through overtimes as I've watched them play. That's a testament to the staff and keeping these players in tip-top shape at the high school level.
Yes, it is.
Cadwaller brings it in, tries to tap it around. They're going to look at it. It's a goal! Cadwaller just taps it in through a small little location that he had. And 4-1 is your score. Wow. We'll go back to face-off at center. 10:14 remaining. 4-1 is your score. Ringgold starting to open things up here at the Ice Garden. Cleared down. Saylor. Behind the net. Scoring the third goal for the Rams here today. He'll get the puck. Backing around defense. Goes around one defender, comes in front, puts it off his own forward skate, and save made by Serafino.
36 from Wilmington tried to line him up and came from halfway across the ice. At the last minute, Saylor cut, and the kid went right by him.
Fellow senior Tyler Gurman. Late change for the Greyhounds. Actually, not a late change. They need to get 2 players off that were still on the ice. They had 7 players out there. Face-off coming up to the left of Serafino. Up and cleared out. Miller, Gage Miller will get it out of the zone. Had Gurman with him and Williams. Out into the quarter, Miller. Cody Williams lines up Ram, but just couldn't finish him off. Attempt to keep in, but here come the Rams the other way. Levender shot. Out to the point, Saylor. Quick release on that one, jeez. Ethan Saylor out there, putting on a clinic. Levender stands over a pair of players in the corner. Through the frosted glass, I couldn't get any names or numbers. All I could see was Levender standing over them. Down in the near. Monsteville.
Offsides on goal all the way down.
Off on goal, we'll go all the way down the ice. 8:37 remaining in the second period.
Right now, Saylor looks like a man playing with boys, you know, playing against, you know, just he's at another level.
But you saw that with Ringgold a lot with a lot of these players that move from junior to senior season, and they see how their seniors play the season prior.
The growth, yeah.
The growth that they have as they move along. And Saylor has just taken it to a whole different level. There's no way around saying it. I haven't seen them all this season, and there probably is going to be somebody out there that's going to call me out on this, but he's probably going to be one of the best defensemen in Class D2 this year.
You're right.
And the way he's playing right now, it proves why. Like, that's the type of player you want in your locker room. That's the type of player you want out on the ice. full effort all the time. Bollinger. Shot. And that goes off the netting behind goaltender Serafino. And we'll have a face-off again to the left of the seniors netminder. 8:12 remaining in the second period. Fired back and around. Popovich will be chasing it down. An opportunity here for the Greyhounds. They'll be muscled off nicely by Quatron. They'll battle behind the net. Shot on by Cartwright. Saved by Meese for Messner. That's going to be picked up by Cadwaller. Cadwaller brings it in. Good stick work there by Work. Breaks up the attempt by Cadwaller to do something else magnificent here tonight. Popovich will carry it out of the zone.
So, Mitch, I just got a text that Ethan Saylor,
yeah,
that was that goal he scored was his 100th point as a Ringgold player.
100th point for Ethan Saylor. Congratulations.
That's
Ethan.
a huge accomplishment.
Did it with an exclamation point, too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Ethan. Look out for Popovich. Popovich will throw it into the zone. Out for Messner. Shot on, save Meese, and the fog grows a little bit more here. It's up and down at the Ross Draver Ice Garden. The face-off will be to the right. Through the frosted glass here. 6:42 remaining in the second period. 4-1 is your score. Ringgold leading the Wilmington Greyhounds. Offside here, just came out, so they need to get on and regroup. Ooh, hit down in the near side, and it's going to come out with the Rams bringing it out of the zone. Cleared all the way down where they get it in the far corner. Got away with a penalty there.
Yes.
Was Ligo. And here comes Miller the other way. Gage Miller. Nice stick check by Saylor to break it up. We'll go back to him. Look at it behind the net. Bounce it around. Come up on the half wall. Cleared out of the zone. And icing is the call. 5:48 remaining in the second period. 23-16 are the shots in favor of Ringgold. 4-1 the score.
Still physical. Wilmington's not going to go away quietly.
And they shouldn't. They should be proud of the effort that they're putting out there right now. They're playing a heck of a hockey game. You know, look at the bounces that they got, that Ringgold got to get their goals. So you take away two of those goals, which were the Cadwaller point, and you get the opportunity that it's only 2-1 here, and they're playing as such. So they're going to get back, possibly getting back into this one. Ringgold to win the faceoff. Down, it's going to be turned over. Shot on nicely, and big save by Meese. That was Sean Carmichael, the sophomore for the Greyhounds.
He's in the zone tonight.
Back down, and puck gets cleared out of the zone and down the ice. Picked up by Messner for Leslie. Cleared down for Cartwright. Puck goes out to the point. Miller can't get onto it. It's going to be Bollinger. Bollinger shot blocked. Put back into the zone. Goes down, shot on, save made by Serafino.
Ringgold's just keeping it deep, making Wilmington go 200 feet. They just, if they don't have something, they put it deep.
Yep. Face off to the left of Serafino. Out to the point, shot on. Save made by the senior netminder. Work is limping out on the
Goal.
ice. There's a goal for Ringgold.
That was all Freilich working hard down low. Strength overpowering and getting the puck to the net for his teammates to score.
And at 4:49, Ringgold takes a 5-1 lead here. Dom Serafino in net for Wilmington. Gets a little pep talk from Montsville. Tomac will battle along the boards. He cleared in and blocked by Wilmington. Kept in nicely. Tomac has an opportunity with Kirch there. He splits the puck from him. He's got Cartwright coming down center. Driving shot on. Score!
Oh, nice feed. Nice.
Nice play there to get back within 3 for Wilmington. Cartwright with the second of the day.
And Tomac creates that chance by the aggressive forecheck on Ringgold at their own blue line. Turnover, goes the other way, feeds to his teammate going hard to the net.
4:29 remaining in the second period. I'm doing that again. It's the second period. It's the fog. I've got foggy vision. Out and into the zone. Montsville gives it away behind the net, but Wilmington will be able to collect it and bring it out of the zone. It'll be Cartwright. Battles along and has Popovich in front of him. Oh, can't get it in. Montsville will take it back into his own zone, dump it in. And Bollinger will take it out of his zone. Bollinger dumps it in. Ooh. Goes through Serafino. Luckily, it was to the wide of the net. Cadwaller. Back to the corner. Bollinger shot, save. It's Quattrone at the point. He's going to go back behind the net on Bollinger. Ooh, tipped off the net at Cadwaller in front. Shot on, save made. Serafino. 28th shot on net for the Ringgold Rams. Serafino slow to get up. Just waiting for the play to come back to him. Bollinger steps in with Williams. Cody Williams loses the faceoff. Bollinger will shoot it, and it'll go high and wide. Face off to the right. It went off the goalie. Bollinger. Steps in. It'll be won by Wilmington, but gave away behind the net again. Cadwaller, shot. Scores.
It went in.
It went in on a short side. Cadwaller doing it again. And it is 6-2 Ringgold.
Nobody knew.
Nobody had any clue. I didn't see too much of a...
No reaction.
Not even a signal from the referee. If there was anything, it was a slight signal.
Or the players.
Yeah. 3:14 remaining in the second period. 6-2. Ringgold leads. Cadwaller scoring his, I believe, second of the night. Freilich dumping it in. Behind the net it'll go. And out come the Greyhounds. For Williams. Williams shot, save Meese. Nice little effort there by Williams. They haven't updated it, but that was Cadwaller's third of the game. So he has a hat trick on the night. All in this period.
The hattie that nobody knew about.
There it is. Updated on the website. Cadwaller with a hat trick. And here comes Saylor. Throws it in front, but there are two Greyhounds there. Wilmington, bounce it off. Miller. Chance Miller. Puts it across. Carmichael. Goes behind the net, and it's going to be picked up by the Rams. Quatroon comes in, gets it out to the point. And that was a shot on by Sylvester. Freilich. Sylvester down in the corner. And here come the Greyhounds out of the zone. Tomac with a head of steam gets around a defender. Cadwaller ties him up, but he gets on net. A nice opportunity. Tomac runs a couple plays, and we're starting to get a little bit of a breakdown in front. And here we go. Everybody stopped at the whistle at least. So
Get to know your neighbor.
get to know your neighbor in the crease. They're going to crash the party, and we've got a mass of humanity in front of the net. Jerry Meese. A little bit going on in front of him. Face-off coming up to the right of the netminder. Won by Ringgold forward. Cadwaller couldn't keep it in. And opportunity for the Greyhounds is thwarted. Popovich just dump it around. Back for Cartwright. Just picked up and dumped in by Bollinger. Nice little play to get it back to Cadwaller. But it's going to be nicely played by Messner. He's going to get it up. An opportunity. 2-on-1 goes the other way. 3 if they hurry. Cartwright falls down. He hands it over. They're good for instant replay because that was a hand pass, but they didn't get it. So
No. I think Toronto missed it.
Toronto definitely missed that one. But there was a hand pass on that, but they didn't call it, so it's going to be on net. And 45.5 seconds remaining in the second period. 6-2 is your score. Face-off will come to the right of the junior Jerry Meese. Want something from the scary factor? Only 4 seniors on this roster for Ringgold. Room to grow for the Rams.
Well, I blew it with the Sailor call. I thought he graduated last year.
He is a senior this year, so you were close. Whereas I believe there are 12 seniors on Wilmington's roster when they were telling me in pregame. So now Messner will take it. Oh, so Zanziel will get it. It goes out of the zone. Sailor, no, that's not Sailor. That is Lavender. Gets it across. Macheska, it's going to go out of the zone, and Miller will come the other way. Gage Miller. Cleared out of the zone, and we come to the end of the second period with the score. Ringgold 6 and Wilmington 2. We will be back for the third period momentarily. All right, we're back here at the Ross Traver Ice Garden. Ringgold leading the Wilmington Greyhounds 6-2. Coach Shell, what are you thinking?
Ringgold, as we talked about earlier, both teams, the first period, it was a very evenly matched game. Wilmington came out. They were playing well. They had a lot of get up and go. But I think you and I both said it, as the second period wore on, the talent on the Ringgold side of the ice took over. Bollinger, Saylor, Freilich, guys that have been around a while, started taking over the game, and they started putting up a few more shots here and there and getting them by. But especially Ethan Saylor, he just, I said, he looks like a man, a
man amongst
band
boys.
Of,
yeah, definitely. He's playing a league.
Boys.
He's playing against a league,
just so
he's
strong.
not in anymore, and that's just what you look at those players, especially at, in levels. They just take control, and you talk about them over years, the Tyler Stewarts and the other players that just have that it factor that can play at
Dustin
a high.
Geargash.
Dusty. I mean, come on. Look what he's doing at Johnstown right now. I mean,
Yep.
those players just can play above their level that they're at and just enjoy it and still be able to maintain, the respect of the game. And Saylor just looks like a kid out there that wants to play, and he's having a good time with it.
And as we said, he's just scored his 100th point.
100th point. Congratulations, by the way.
And the season is just starting.
Yes.
His fourth season is just starting. That is quite an accomplishment.
Yes.
So.
And we spoke of this earlier, and I spoke on it. It's just look at the length. I'm looking at the rosters right now, and 2 pages for Wilmington and a half a page for Ringgold, and just the endurance that they have this this Ringgold team built it to. And over the years, it's always been a short-handed Ringgold team, but they just somehow, some way, are able to maintain it for a full 51 minutes on most nights.
Yes, and the conditioning, as you're saying, but they're well coached too. You can see it's not just a free-for-all stick time. They are very good with the puck. There's not too many mistakes in their own end. They're well coached and they're good hockey players, and you see, it taking over.
Yeah, Rick Kalinowski, of course, he's been there a while for Ringgold, and son graduated last year. But you just talk about the players that have gone through Ringgold, and now players like Saylor and Bollinger and Cadwaller, who has a hat trick already in this game, and it just continues for this Ringgold squad.
Yes. What is Cadwaller?
He is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
He was a freshman sensation last year, one of my picks for freshman sensation.
And you said earlier they only have 4 seniors this year?
Yeah. That's what I said. It's the scary details in the whole thing was the fact that they only had the 4 seniors, which are Saylor, Bollinger, Freilich, and Labazzo. And you're not even talking about Mies. We're not talking about Cadwaller. So
Quattrone
is going to step in. Those kids are just going to step up. It's next man up. Like I said, it's cyclical in the high school level, and it's amazing to see. So my question to you, calling a game at Ross Traver Ice Garden, is it as cool as I think it is, or am I going crazy?
No, it is. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of history.
Yes, the old barn. I actually was here when the roof collapsed, the original roof collapsed. I was here. Coach JF, John Fedoric, and I were coaching a squirt team, I believe, at the time. And it was the game right after our game where it actually collapsed. And, we got all the phone calls from the people, and everybody, after everybody found out nobody got hurt, that everybody was okay. The next thing on everybody's mind is, what are they going to do with the old barn? They can't just tear it down. And, obviously they were able to bring it back. And I love that they kept all the wood and the history of this place, because it is unique. It is a great arena.
And it's in great shape in consideration, of most of the rinks you would go into, and you don't think of this as an old high school barn, but it's an arena. You said it. It's an arena. It's not a rink. This is a full-fledged arena, and it's definitely great to be here. And I am thoroughly excited to be calling a game here. I like I said in the first game, I was smiling like a Cheshire cat. This was happening no matter how I was, had to do it.
So
it was either being recorded and posted later, or I was definitely going through and we were getting a broadcast out of this.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever been back to the old banquet room?
No, I have not.
You should ask before you leave. While you're here, you should ask to go back. I don't know if they're still there, but they used to have old photos of this place, like from the 50s and 60s, and it's special. So before you leave, ask and see if you can get back there to look at the photos on the walls.
Cool. Thank you, Murph, for letting us do this evening. I did talk to you a little bit ago. I appreciate all of this for this. And everybody here at Ross Traber has been wonderful to us. Bo has helped us out whenever everything went down. I didn't get her name at the snack bar, but she's really nice. And it's just been great, and I'm excited to be here. So thank you, everybody with the Ross Traber Ice Garden, everybody with the PIHL for letting us do this season. This is like almost, I won't say it's a dream come true completely, but it's definitely checking some stuff off the bucket list. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. We will be back with the third period here at Ross Traber.
Isn't Mies from like Belverne?
So we were talking about the Division II alignments and everything, how teams are combined to become, for these teams so that the players can play high school hockey. And it's a good little detail that they have in Pennsylvania that allows a lot more players to play. And we were discussing, there's a couple people here from California, the high school, California, and that's one of the teams that Ringgold is co-opt with. And we were trying to figure out who it was, and we were asking around, and we realized it's Ethan Saylor, the 100-pointer himself. Ethan Saylor is Ringgold, of course. They're with, I believe, California, York, Bell Vernon, Ringgold naturally, and I think there's one more that's slipping on my tongue, but I can't remember who it is right now. But they are definitely part. There's a couple of them in Wilmington. I apologize. I believe one of your teams is Darlington. One of your schools is Darlington up there. I can't remember the remainder. I will do my research on the next one. I usually do that prior to coming into a Class B game. But it's something cool that you see in high school hockey in Western Pennsylvania. Actually Western Pennsylvania, because I don't think they do that as much out east, if at all.
They don't do it out east.
Yeah, so that's why there's no state championship for a Class B championship or a D2 championship, is because the Penguin Cup is the top you can get because there's nobody else on the other side of the state. So it always gets overlooked, but consider yourself state champion if you win the Class 2 title this year. So
Right, it's a great opportunity
Yeah.
for kids to get to play high school hockey.
Yeah, and it's great because in the open division, there is no cuts, so you can't get cut from the team. You can't be sent. You can be sent to junior varsity, but you have to be rostered on the varsity roster. So it's a great opportunity, especially when you have the smaller schools like a California where you only have one player playing. Like he's
Right.
the only player from his school playing on a team, and he's still doing what he's doing. So that's amazing to see, and it gives them kids the opportunity to showcase their talents and do what they want and play on a level like this.
Get to play high school hockey, and it helps build programs too.
So, And the open division I find is a little more fun because it does create its own adversity in a way of practices. Now you got to get all these schools lined up and practices. Kids got to leave. You know, you got to get. It adds a little bit more of a dynamic to it, and it's pretty cool that. Yeah, but of course, the goal of any school would be to have a pure team, but a lot of times you can't have that, and that's where you're at. So we're here at Ross Straver Ice Garden. The Ringgold Rams leading the Wilmington Greyhounds 6-2. We got 17 minutes to go, Clay Shell. What's it going to take from Wilmington to call it back into this one?
Well, if they come out and they score one here real quick, could put a little fear into Ringgold, put them back on their heels. But honestly, I think Ringgold is in the driver's seat, and I just honestly don't see anything changing.
Okay. Well, I have a correction that I made earlier. It is not the nickname for Jerry Buddy Meese is not dump truck. It is trailer. I did remember that. I don't know why I forgot that detail, but they've got to be able to get into trailer's head here to be able to get them back in this game. And I think, you know, that's a tough task the way he's playing. Like out Wilmington, we'll let it go back to the boards, and it'll be Cadwaller looking for his 4th on the day. He's going to go to Saylor, bounced out behind the net. A hit by Bollinger. He's going to take a penalty here. Bollinger is going to take a penalty. He got caught for a cross check. 16-16 remaining. Wilmington's going to get an opportunity on a power play here. Pull that puck all the way back into Jerry Meese's territory. And let's see how this plays out for the Greyhounds.
Coach Kalinowski doesn't look happy.
Well, a little bit of tomfoolery around the net. Was a hard hit down there, so. But I don't know if it was warranted or not. But at the end of the day, the officials called the penalty, and Wilmington's going to end up with the player advantage here. Tomac looking back from Montsville, but it's going to go all the way down the ice. Serafino lets it go off, and there was a battle in the corner, but Ringgold wasn't able to take. Tomac will carry it out of the zone. In. Shot on. It's caught in Meese's pads and loose, and whistle. 15:36 remaining. $1:20 remaining on the power play for the Greyhounds.
Really quick release from Tomac there. Like I said earlier, I like this kid. He's got some skill.
Wilmington will get the possession of that. It's going to go up all the way down the ice. I thought for a second there that went into the Ringgold bench. They were reacting as such, but it stayed in play and went all the way down. Tomac will carry it out. He got a stick in. Levender got a stick in the Tomac's skate and looked over whenever we got a penalty coming up against Ringgold. 5-on-3 coming. A hook coming up. They're going to get Levender, but it's going to be for a hook here.
Everything you don't want to do to start a period.
Mm-hmm. Well, you talked about the opportunities, and I'm jumping back into it. This is a golden opportunity. They got 45 seconds on a 5-on-3 here. Nice play to break up the face-off. It's over for Messner. Messner's shot bounces off a Saylor. Saylor will get the puck and clear the puck out. Down 30
and
seconds
aggressive
remaining.
on it. 5-on-3, and look at the aggressive forecheck.
The Rams aren't afraid of anything, apparently. For Cartwright. No, that's not Cartwright. I got frosted there for a second. That is Popovich. Messner, shot through crease, nobody home. Garman gets it back out. Across for Messner. Messner shot through the screen. Blocked. Going down to their corner. Messner will dump it back in.
Man out of the box, 5-on-4.
5-on-4. Good call. Shot up and wide. It goes clear and out. That is Zansner. Couldn't hold on to it and goes back out of the zone. Messner will chase it. Gurman grabs the puck. Moves it into the zone. 58 seconds remaining on the power play for Wilmington. Out to the bar. Zonizer.
Wow, nice little chip.
Zonizer gets it out. Gurman. And I apologize about the pronunciations. I do the best I can. Sometimes I botch them the best I can, too. So we'll get them back out. Bollinger's going to get the puck. 33 seconds remaining on the kill. Going to burn a little bit of time in the corner. It's a little help. You said aggressive here. Cadwaller. Out in the Greyhounds into their zone. Cartwright gets it across. Williams shot blocked by Quattrone. Work. The center throws it across.
Even up.
We have an even here. Opportunity backhand wide of the net. Now going to it all the way down. Labazzo can't get to it, and it is a icing call. 12:46 remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up to the left of Jerry Meese. One back, Messner. For Williams. And it goes out of play. 12:34 remaining. Faceoff will come up to the left of Meese again. Around Tomac. And around.
Wilmington sneaking back in on shots. It's up 31-25 Ringgold, but they've gotten back into it with the shots. Oh, my. That was quite the hit at center ice.
Tomac brings it in. Cartwright with the shot. Goes out of the zone. Tomac will battle off. Freilich. And Bodzo. Get it back into the zone. Tomac. It's Popovich in front. Can't get it across. And Brent Popovich gets it back anyway.
Sailor blocked it.
Shot on. Shot on save. Goes out. Cartwright shot just wide of the net. Freilich. And cleared down. Icing is the call on the Rams. Faceoff will come down to the right of Meese's crease.
Meese just made a save and he didn't know it. The Wilmington player threw the puck all the way down the ice for the referee and it went right on net, and Meese made a skate save, and it wasn't intentional.
Nice. It goes out. Cadwaller gets the puck coming out. He goes around the defenders. He picks up Bollinger shot. Score!
Oh, my.
What a play between the two of them.
Unselfish. Here, I got it. You take it. You take it. I got it.
Yeah. Cadwaller. I didn't even see Bollinger down there. That's how off I was on that. Cadwaller made a beautiful move around the defender, and as he came around, Bollinger snuck in behind. He passed across when he had the opportunity to shoot on net, pulled the goaltender to the left, and went back to the right in a wide open shot for Cadwaller for his fourth of the game. and 11:06. It is 7-2. Ringgold. Behind the net, Cadwallader gets nailed by Miller. Gets back up, battles on anyway. Cleared all the way down the ice for an icing call. 10:40 remaining.
And that was simply Wilmington was pressuring. We were talking about them getting back into the game as far as shots go. And the momentum had shifted. Wilmington was in the Ringgold end, and then the talent of Ringgold with a couple players, and again, just changes the flow of the game. They score. Just talent taking over. Sorry, I cut you off.
You are perfectly fine. That's what we brought you in for. That type of insight. That and to see how far it long before we had to let you go. We're saying something you're not allowed to say on the air. I've got the countdown at 3 games.
I've been very good.
The over-under's good.
I've been very good. There's people that
That's
have
2
money
games. You're
on
2 games in. You're 2 games in. I'm saying you might not make it out of Ice Castle in 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying. Face-off won forward by Ringgold, but collected by Wilmington. Shot on.
Post.
Oh, no, that is not in the net. That was on the line and came out.
Who pulled that out?
I don't know, but
was it 90?
It was hard to
92?
see.
Quattrone? I think Quattrone might have
That
pulled that out.
definitely was not in the net, though. Yeah, I believe it was Quattrone.
It was behind Meese and almost over the line, and Quattrone pulled it out.
It's amazing that we don't have that on. Wait, we do have that on video. We'll go back and look at that in a little bit. But all that work there, great play by Quattrone to pull that puck off of the line there. Because that was knuckling on the line and bounced around. The referee was in a precarious position on the other side. And with this fog building up, it might have been hard to call it anyway. But definitely was not in from my vantage point. I watched that sit on the line. So hats off to Quattrone for pulling that off. 9:30 remaining.
I think Quattrone just got hurt, too, and that he got tangled up with 63, Wilmington.
He ain't happy. Smacks his stick on the boards as he gets off. And sits down. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain. They're talking to him. Face off directly to our left. Cartwright will win it forward but lose possession. Cartwright gets it in the zone. Nice job holding that off for his forwards to come across. Timing and awareness. Just every time I think the fog is lifted in this rink, it gets thicker and thicker as we move, and it's 9 minutes remaining and with an offside call. 7-2 your score, Ringgold leading Wilmington. This is Berg Hockey Live, Berg Hockey Night here at Ross Traver Ice Garden. I am Brian Mitchell. That is Clay Shell. And we're here with a little bit of Ringgold and a little bit of Wilmington on a Thursday night. Out-of-town scoreboard here in a moment. You get back in. 7-2 is your score at this location. Next stop, we'll give you the out-of-town scoreboard. Tomac on the backhand shot. Just nice save by Meese. Back up to the point. One of these young guns that has impressed me so far for Ringgold has been Levender, a junior this year. It just seems to be everywhere where the play is and playing smart around it like that. Picks up the puck and a nice shot on. Labazzo gets tied up with somebody. Nice little tip in front, save made.
Good tip, better save.
Yes. Good save by Serafino, and it goes out and all the way down, and we'll have an icing call. And I will get to your out-of-town scoreboard right about now. Earlier today, you saw Elizabeth Forward defeat Trinity 12-1. Peters Township defeated Central Catholic on our sub-channel 5-1 today from Alpha Ice Complex. Chartiers Valley comes back to beat Blackhawk 5-3. Upper St. Clair over Baldwin in overtime 3-2. Greater Latrobe over Hempfield. 6-3. Carrick over Morgantown, 8-2 at Morgantown Ice. That's in progress. We are 7-2. Ringgold over Wilmington. Armstrong over Shaler, 8-1. Burrell over Central Valley, 4-1. North Allegheny over Bethel Park, 2-1. Thomas Jefferson over West Allegheny, 5-1. Seneca Valley leading Pine Richland, 1-0. And Norwin leading Greensburg Salem, 4-3. Anything stand out there to you, Clay?
Yes, I thought everybody said this was a rebuilding year for Thomas Jefferson. And they're up 5-1.
There are no such things as rebuilding years, sir. They're only getting better years. You can take a step back, but you're always going to take a step forward. Or however the proverbs go. Bollinger will take it out of the zone. 7:23 remaining. Shot on. Scores!
Oh, my.
Wow, Serafino didn't see that. It went up over the glove. And he just picked a top corner and went with it. 7:19 remaining in.
That was literally end to end and was smooth as butter.
Mm-hmm. And 7:19 remaining. Bollinger. The fans don't even know because they can't see through the frosted glass here. But it's 8-2. The only reason that I knew is because I saw it in the net afterwards. So Williams, shot, score! Greyhounds get one back. 8-3 is your score. 7:08 remaining in the third period. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's go on a scoring frenzy here.
Give the people what they paid for.
Get the people what they paid for tonight.
Offensive hockey.
Face off one back. The Greyhounds will get it, but it'll be then nice play by Gage Miller to get it back out of the zone. Dumped in and cleared into the behind the net. Santini battles along. Throws it into the... Freilich was there, but it goes behind the net. Kinich gets the puck and battles behind. I'll go in the near corner. Up for Saylor. Saylor's shot bounces in on net. Save by Serafino. 6:27 remaining. 8-3 is your score here at Ross Traver Ice Garden. It's becoming harder to see as we move along in this one. Face-off will be to the right. Don't ask us to figure out what's going on, because I don't think we can tell at this point.
On the near side, yeah.
Up and around. Ringgold won the face-off, dumped it into their own zone. The Greyhounds will collect. Work behind the net. Carries it out. Waits for it. They'll battle. Place. Saylor will just dump it back into the far corner. Popovich clears it out. Tad Tomac. But the Rams will collect it. Callender, but oh, it's going to be Tomac picking up the loose puck shot. Just missed by about 3.5 inches. Beautiful shot. Comes back out. Saylor comes in. As you get a view of the Cal U Vulcans club hockey team walking in front of you. Cartwright carries it in. For the backhand, gets up to the slot. Nope. Nobody home. He'll just collect it at the point. Shot around. Oh, opportunity there for the captain, Drake Tomac. And it'll go out. And Callender looking for number 5 on the night. Throws it across. Bollinger. Shot. Just wide. Looking to separate the puck are the Greyhound or the Rams. Nobody home. Tomac clears it down the ice. And we have another icing call here. 8-3 is the score. 5:04 remaining here in the third period.
Ringgold's getting a penalty here. Bollinger.
The EMT is being called off.
I think he got a little high on Tomac.
The EMT is heading off the ice. There's something going on
75 from Ringgold.
with him.
Matthew Sylvester, he went to the locker room.
All right, they're going to check him out. We play on 8-3. We got a penalty coming up to Bollinger. I didn't get the call, but it's going to be a 2-minute minor. 5:04 remaining. They're going to call the penalty outside of the zone in front of the Ringgold bench.
I think it was high sticking, but don't quote me.
It's all right. I don't quote anybody. You know that by now. Face off. Won and cleared out by Ringgold. What do you think? I know what I'm doing. Here we go. Out of the zone.
Fake it till you make it.
That's my life motto, sir. German battles along and goes back out. It'll be Cartwright.
Oh.
Nice play to get around, inside, outside. Shot on high and saved by Meese and cleared down the ice. 4:30 remaining in the game. $1.25 on the power play. Back out. Here we go.
Wilmington
Sailor.
almost got caught with too many men. Serafino played the puck, and he played it to his bench as Tomac was coming out, and the other Wilmington player hadn't gotten off the ice. Offsides.
Could not make it on time. Tomac tried to come back. Cartwright didn't time it well. And with 4:08 remaining in the third period, we'll have a face-off to our direct left in front of us. Crawford will drop the puck. 1:05 remaining on the power play. So 4 minutes left in this one. What has actually surprised you about these two games today? Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, don't give me time to think about it.
Nope, absolutely not. That's how we do here.
I really, talking about this game, I told you before that, Ringgold was very good last year, and I thought they had graduated all their top players, including Sailor. And I didn't think they'd be as good as they are. That's my bad, but they're a good hockey team, and they're well coached.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think my big surprise is the fight in the Greyhounds today.
Yeah,
I'll go to the opposite side. They're not quitting. They're out there giving everything they have, and like I said, the opportunities have just gone towards the Ringgold Rams. They've just been able to capitalize on all their opportunities. Like Sailor right now. He's going to come in. He's going to miss, but he gets that shot off on net. So that's something there to keep an eye on with him. He's just 100 points. Once again, congratulations to Ethan Sailor. 100 points. King behind the net. Noah King just throws it around, and it goes into the near corner of the half wall. Rams look like with 2:51 remaining in the game. Up by 5. 8-3 is your score here at Ross Straver Ice Garden. I am Brian Mitchell. That is Clay Shell. This is Berg Hockey Live. It is Berg Hockey Night in Western Pennsylvania. High school hockey has come home. 2D2 matchups, and that was
Bollinger
a goal.
just set up Freilich. Bollinger goes wide and fast with the puck, draws everybody's attention to him in the corner. Freilich is in front, and he just perfect dish to Freilich in front. One-timer behind Serafino before he can even move.
That was a beautiful play. They're playing very well out there, and that's Wilmington's not making it easy for them either. It's just, like I said, opportunities. You're bouncing on them at this point. Naylor. With 2:31 remaining in this one. Cleared up the night.
Good to see Quattro and the young kid back out there after he got hurt.
Always in plus territory there. Tomac cutting across. Nice play. Gets in the Meese. Meese is down. They're not carrying a backup. They don't have a backup on the roster. They check on Jerry Meese right now. Tomac came in hard.
Looked like when he went for the rebound, he got Meese in the chest with his stick. I don't think it was intentional. I think he was looking for the puck, but He took a stick to the chest.
That they'll get the second EMT out to see him.
As my father always said, it hurts when he does that. Well, then don't do that.
Beast gets back up. We'll play on. 2:10 remaining. That's always a scary situation whenever you look at a roster and you don't see any other goaltenders on the varsity, at the varsity level, maybe even the junior varsity level. And it's a scary situation. And that's what I was talking to Rick pregame. And he made it clear. Meese is their only goalie. So you're going to be out scouting here in a little bit. Something happened to him.
Yeah, maybe Saylor could do it. He's done everything else tonight.
I mean, they did pretty well on the scouting last year and brought in 2 years ago. They brought in a player named Brad Budos who played just roller hockey for a long time, and he turned out pretty okay for them.
Yeah. Tomac to the box for a cross check.
147 remaining. Yep.
Just frustration.
And that's the tough situation, and that's we spoke of. We were talking in a pregame about young 4-year goalies, and Luke Rapepi's name came up, and his situation was the same. He was brought in as the as an emergency goaltender, and he ended up as a 4-year starter for Thomas Jefferson. And
boy, was he when he was on, he was so good.
Yes. My favorite Luke Rapepi moment, and I'll say it because Thomas Jefferson played here at the Rush River Ice Garden, but it wasn't here, is going into the postseason, they defeated West Allegheny, I think, either 3-1 or 3-0, and he played very well, and I did an interview with him afterwards. This is as a freshman. It was the first time that a player gave me a hug after an interview. And I'm not calling you out, Luke, but
just so happy to be here.
Goalie stank is the real thing, and we always talk about hockey stank being the real thing. It is a real thing with 1 minute left in this game. And it was one of the stories that I always love to bring up every once in a way as an anecdote, because you don't realize how far you come until you realize that the kid you're talking about graduated last year, and you're talking about him as a freshman. So I think I noted last game about the fact that the role of Roman Kramer in Pittsburgh Hockey Digest lore, I watched him for Sarah Catholic, Pittsburgh Penguins Elite, the Johnstown Tomahawks, his little stint up in Youngstown with Robert Morris, Division I, and now he's playing for the Glove team this year. So that many teams that you've seen, and he was only less than a 3-hour drive away at any given time. So that's a
getting a little out of hand.
And it is getting out of hand with 10 seconds remaining. That was Saylor taking the hit.
I coached Roman in Bantams.
Okay. Yeah, and it comes full circle. Like I said, it's amazing to see.
Roughing for both Wilmington and Ringgold.
All right. With 10.4 seconds remaining, Wilmington and Ringgold will take matching minors. 5-on-5. I don't partake in tomfoolery, so if something were to happen, you will not see it on this broadcast. We don't need a Washington Rangers situation here. Face-off one forward, and Saylor will carry it into the zone. Back Bollinger into the point. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the game. The Ringgold Rams defeat the Wilmington Greyhounds 9-3 here at Ross Traver Ice Gardens. Well, Mr. Clayshell, 2 games in.
I had fun. Thanks,
You
Doc.
had fun. I want to ask you, final take on these 2 teams.
saying goodbye to the former Ringgold Ram, Kalinowski himself. Fun to watch. Like I said, I was surprised that that Ringgold is still as talented as they are. Wilmington, good for them. They never quit. They battled. Shots end up 40-28. Good hockey game. Fun to watch.
Absolutely. A couple scares here and there injuries-wise, but everybody seemed pretty much unscathed throughout that contest, and that's what you like to see. Both teams kept it pretty clean. A little bit of funky stuff towards the end, but your boys will be boys, as I say, and they will, and they'll all shake it out and
Emotion.
head off to the locker rooms. So
Emotion, passion, it's all good for the game.
with that being said, it was our second half of the doubleheader, Berg Hockey Night, Western Pennsylvania's high school hockey. Every Thursday here on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, I am Brian Mitchell. That was Clay Shell. The Ringgold Rams defeat the Wilmington Greyhounds 9-3 here at Ross Draver Ice Garden. For everybody at Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, have a nice night. Take care, guys.
Dude, that was fun.
You had a good time?
You know, this is my son Woody. This was his dream job growing up. He wanted to be play-by-play announcer. And I told him, hey, when you and I talk, I don't care. I said, dude, I get to live your dream job. No, you're going to be announcing. I went, yep. You need help? What do we do?